Hello everyone, welcome to another vlog episode. My name is The Star. I am the Star Crochet and I make and sell crochet and knit gifts for everyone. On this vlog episode I talk about things like what I have been doing craft-wise within different days of entries. And so you'll see like about a couple of different videos put together into one big video, which is the vlog. So it is right now July the 16th, 2026, and I have one finished object and two works in progresses to show you guys. Let's start with the work in progress, or wait, let's start with the box right here. So I will open that once I receive another box is coming in from a different store, but I'll go over it once I do. It'll be a yarn haul slash just craft haul, I guess you can call it. You'll see why. But anyway, I want to start with the finished object. I finally finished the giant purple sweater. I want to say this is like a size large, extra large, maybe if not double XL. And so here's the star, what I always put on every sweater in the front and the center. And then I have all of this done right here, the torso panel, or the section I have completed, and then I did the ribbing in the bottom, and then I have both the sleeves completed and all of my edges weaved in, all of the yarn edges. So anyway, this is I'm still gonna be doing more sweaters knit-wise because I want to prepare early for fall and for winter, so I have these available. And so this is my only finished object, and then next is a work in progress, a knitting work in progress. I already started with the next sweater, and I want to show you guys how it looks so far. So this is going to be probably a little bit of a smaller size than the purple sweater and all the other sweaters that I've been making. And this is how far I am on it already. I have done all of the first sets of increases where it is increase between every stitch marker and then do a row of regular knit stitches, and then I've done that for 10 times, and now I'm about to do the four rounds worth of increases per set. So like 12 sets of the 4-round increases, as that's where I'm at right now. And it is where it is increase around all of the stitch markers going all around, and then one of going regular around like the knit stitch only, and then number 3, the increase is going to be between the body stitches and not where the armhole depth section is going to be, like not the stitches where it'll create the armholes. So I leave those alone, and then the 4th row of the increase I just go all over again in the regular knit stitch. So I've done about 3 of those so far on where I am at, and I'm using 4.00 millimeter knitting needles, and I'm using the interchangeable circulars. You can see right here, this is where it changes, is around right here. And this is the first work in progress, and then the final work in progress is this cross stitch. So I am on 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'm on the 5th color now. And this is what it looks like. I did all of the orange squares, and so now they are all like a dark gray. That created the color for what is supposed to go there. And now I'm on the color purple, and the purple is going to go over all of the neon green squares. And that is it for today's entry. It is now July 17th, 2026, and I have just 2 works in progresses to show you guys. I have this cross stitch. I'm done with the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5th color. So I'll show you guys how it looks up close. Here we go. And so the color that I did was over the purple color, or no, it was over the lime green color, and the color I chose to use was purple. So it's like these pieces right here. The purple that you see, not the purple on the pattern, but the thread that I used. So I did more right there, and yeah, there's more right there, right there. And so that is what I have so far for the cross stitch. I was able to finish the 5th color today, so I was happy. And then I have my second work in progress to show you guys. I think I have 3 more sets of the 4 rows as a group, counting as the increase. And so I'm still, you know, in the increase part, and this is what it looks like so far. That's actually the sleeve sections. Here we go, much better. So this is what it looks like so far. I still have them on the circulars. I'm still working on the increases, and then I'll get to the part where I do the, not the bind off, but I'll just leave like a lifeline through the stitches when they become the armholes. And so this yarn that I'm using right now, it is the Loops and Threads Soft Classic in the color taupe ombre. And so this is what it looks like right here. It has like a little bit of red, it has a rusty orange, it has, you know, a taupe color, beige, and like a light brown, very light brown. And that is what I have for today. It is now July the 19th, 2026, and I have 3 works in progresses to show you guys. I'm going to start with the cross stitch work in progress right here. I have in this bag, so a little bit of crinkle warning. I have been working on a newer color, and I believe it's color number, I think 5. Hang on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4. Number 6. So this is what it looks like so far, and the color that I'm on is, I'm doing the cobalt blues, so like here, and then like right here, and then all around right here, and that's what I'm doing right now. And the color that shows for doing this color is, it's around like the blacks, because it's a very navy blue, like a deep navy blue that I'm working on right now. And so it's like around here, and then like around here a little bit, and just of course around the border I have to go. And so I still have a while until I complete that color. But that is the first work in progress. And then the second work in progress is, I finally was able to work on the sock again. And I completed this sock because I went to a market this past a couple days ago on Saturday, and I made $65 in sales, and I'll go over that in a little bit. But I finished this sock, the women's sock size medium, and then I'm starting a new sock, the pair of the one I just showed you guys. And I unravel this a little bit. It is this one right here. And so that's the cuff of the sock. And then I have a waist to go with that, of course. I will be using the same colors and the exact same placements as the sock so I can complete the look of the pair. And then the last work in progress I have to show you guys is this sweater. So let me pull out the needles because I don't have needle stoppers. And I'm done with all of the increases because when I worked on the purple sweater, there we go. When I worked on the purple sweater, I had 2 more of an increase to do whenever I was doing the increases for the armhole before I cut off the armhole and put a lifeline through it. I did 2 less stitches of the groups of 4 increases. I did 2 less of the groups of 4s. So I did 8 rows less than I did with the purple blanket, or purple sweater, sorry. And so here is what it looks like so far. And again, I believe this one is the taupe ombre. Let me see here. Yes, taupe ombre. So this is the yarn that I'll be using out of next. This will be skein number 3. and this is skein number 2. This is what I have left at number 2. And this is what it looks like completely as I'm continuing this. And here, this part right here has to be 12 inches in length. And I will be back with information about my sales. I am back with the sales. So I said I made a total of $65, which is true. I sold a purple cow, I sold a dragon, a pink dino, and a white cow. And I have the pictures right here. And for the purple cow, I sold for $15, and then for the dragon, I sold for $25, and then the pink dino, I sold for $10, and then the white cow, I sold for $15, if I remember the prices correctly. But that is all the sales I made, and now I will be getting to those boxes, so hang tight, I'll be right back. And I'm here with the boxes now. So this right here of this box is going to be a yarn haul, and then this box right here you'll see when I get to it, but it's not a yarn haul. There's something else in this box. So let's get started with the yarn. I bought this yarn from Premier, and it was during their summer sale, and let's get to opening it. Awesome, yay! Okay, so I'm happy about this because I took advantage of the summer yarn sale that Premier has, their big sale for the summer, where a lot of their items are clearance or on sale. And let's start with this. So all of the yarn that I got, by the way, all of the yarn that I got is this right here, this type of yarn. It is called Karma, and it's from Premier. And it is 51% acrylic, 34% cotton, 15% nylon, 174 yards, 160 meters, 3.5 ounces, and 100 grams. It is considered a 5 weight, so it's a bulky weight. And so you hand wash, lay flat to dry, do not bleach, do not iron. And that's the specifications for each of these skeins. So I got 3 of this color, and the color is pureed pumpkin, so like an orange. And then let me set the rest over here. I got 3 yellow, and this colorway is called mineral yellow. And then I got 3 of this type right here, and this colorway is called beet red, so I see it as like a purple kind of. And then I got 3 of this purple, so it's a different type of purple. So this right here is more of a red that I see. If you see where I'm going with this, I'll let you know whenever I get through all of this right here, all of the colorful yarn. This colorway right here is called Madder Brown. So here's brown. I'm going to separate these from the colors, and I'll show you guys why. And then this colorway right here is called Rainforest, so it's like a green. And then I have these colors right here. This one is called Violet Quartz, so this one is more like a purple. And then the last one right here that is all colorful, this one is called Allure Blue. I'll show you guys up close. Okay. The reason why I have all of these different colors the way it is because I'm going to knit out of my interchangeable needles a sweater out of all of this yarn right here, all of the colorful yarn. So like, you know, you have the red, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then purple. And I wanted to also consider a pink, but the purple and pink are like the same thing in a way, like a different shades put together, so it considers it the same. But that's what I'm going to do with that, see how many sweaters I can knit out of all of those skeins of yarn, of the colored yarn. And then this color right here and this color right here, it's the same color, so it is called, what are you called? Madder Brown. So I have 6 of these skeins. This is going to be a separate sweater that I'll be knitting because of these. I have these as well. I have 6 of the Madder Brown, and then I have 6 of this colorway right here. And this colorway is called Novelle Peach. So what I'm going to do with these is see how many I can make when it's like a stripe-like effect, I guess you can call it. I guess I can try it with, but it's just going to be these two colors together as its own sweater. Because what if somebody doesn't want a colorful sweater, they just want a skin tone sweater or an earthly tone sweater? So I have both of those options to give. And so that's what I have for the yarn. I'm going to put all of this back in here and then I'll organize it later. And now it's time to open up this big box right here. And it'll be a quick show to show you guys whenever I get to it. I'm sure you can see right now. There we go. So you guys are able to see. This is my invoice right here. Perfect. Okay. So I got more polyester fill for when I do amigurumi. And I'm very excited because I was running low on the polyester fill. I have 2 more bags up here, or yeah, somewhere up there, above one of my inventory boxes, and then I have one that I'm using right now. So I have 2 that were left, plus the one I was already using, so like half of one bag. So now I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and 7. And I want to talk about this right now. So the reason why all of these polyester fill bags, I call them floof. So the reason for all of the floof that I have made purchase of is because I had, okay, so my mom made a big purchase with her work underneath my rewards with Michaels. And that gave me a $20 cash back, or a $20 voucher to use for Michaels. And then I had a leftover $10 voucher to use for Michaels as well. And then I had a gift card left over from Christmas that had about $10 on it. So by the time I bought all of these, or I had all of these 7 into my cart, and I went to proceed to checkout. And so I used the $20 and $10 vouchers, so the $30 in vouchers. And it gave me to pay for the rest, which was the tax and shipping. And so I got free shipping, and then there was just the tax to pay for. I also used the coupon code to take 30% off of every regular item priced online. So I used that code, and then I used my gift card at the very end to pay for the taxes and shipping. Or yeah, just the taxes, and it left me with only like $1.75 to pay for all of this right here. So I scored big time, and I'm very happy about that. And because I have a plan when my business takes off, is that I want to make a whole lot of amigurumi as my very first project to show you guys, and using different yarn, of course, but whenever, we'll get to that part when we get there. But all of this, the floof right here, is all 20 ounces, and it's all polyester. And that is the haul I have for today. Now back to another vlog entry. It is now July 21st, 2026, and this will be the final entry for this vlog episode. And I have a work in progress and a finished object, so I have 1 and 1. I'll start with the finished object. You know how when I went to the market this past Saturday, how I sold a dragon and then, 2 cows and a dino. But anyway, I sold a dragon, so I thought I would make another one and stock up for dragons. And this one right here is purple. I used the purple ombre that's right there and behind me in the yarn. And then the spikes are right here that I used. And this is what it looks like, the face, the horns are white. And then I used the taupe ombre for the wings, the spikes, and not the toes, but I used white for the toes, and then white for the horns. And then I used yellow safety eyes from Hobby Lobby. And I made all of this using an H hook, and I gotta say, I love the way that this turned out, because I can make this. I still want to charge like $25 just in case, so that way I'm guaranteed a sale. But I kind of want to charge $30, but I'm safe at $25 because I know that I would sell again at the same price. So this is how tall it is. You know, it's pretty tall. And this is the bottom and all around. And this is the first finished object. And then the one work in progress, I am still working on the, I'm still working on the sweater, but I'll show you guys first. So I'm done with the increases, and I am doing where it has to be 12 inches from this right here all the way down. Has to be 12 inches in length or in height. And I switched the needles. I'm using now, I think it's a 5mm instead of a 4.5mm, and I'm using the interchangeable hooks that I bought from Amazon. Okay, just making sure that these are twisted on correctly. So this is a size 5mm needles, and I used it from my interchangeable kit that I have right there next to me and next to my desk. And the yarn that I'm still using is Taupe Ombre, and I just love how the stripes look so far. It's really cool. It gives its own design when working with any kind of gauge and working with any kind of pattern. And yes, I think that's everything. So if you have made it this far in the video, please subscribe to my channel, ring the notification bell so you're always notified of all the videos I make. Also check out my website, thestarcrochetshop.com. I also have an Etsy, but it's the same thing. The domain is powered under Etsy. And also check out my social media, such as TikTok, Instagram, and Facebook, and my Patreon, which is $5.55 a month per person. You get exclusive perks such as member shoutouts in every description box of every YouTube video. You get yarn haul videos, early access posts and videos, and posts and updates, and more. And lastly, I am a Premiere affiliate, so if you go in the description box down below, you'll see links towards Premiere's website and certain yarns and hooks and accessories and more. So if you click on that and you want to purchase whatever you'd like from Premiere, I get a 10% commission with no extra cost to you. It is free for you except for the things that you buy at Premiere. And that is everything. Have a wonderful day, guys, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye!